Capricorn, welcome to your twin flame reading here at Soul Evolution Tarot. Today is a timeless reading, so whenever you're going to come across it, trust that there might be a message for you. This reading is not a continuation from previous readings, so just keep that in mind. So today I'll be tapping into twin flame collective and looking at your divine masculine energies, your energies towards them, and then the connecting energy for both of you. Also, I will have the extended link down below if you would like to know what's their current intentions and possible actions that they might be taking as of now. However, I just want you to remember it's still a general reading, so please take whatever is resonating and leave what doesn't. Also, keep in mind that energies are not gender specific and assign the roles for yourself as needed. Cross watchers are welcome. Other than that, this reading is for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you will feel guided to exchange energy on my channel, please consider liking my videos, subscribing, sharing, or leaving me comments. It all truly helps me to grow my channel so I could do more readings for you guys. And I also want to say thank you for all of you for supporting me and leaving me feedback. It really means a lot to me. Okay guys, now let's get into your reading. My spirit guides that do no harm to me or through me for the highest and greatest good of all, please come with clear guided messages. So first, let's take a look and see what current energies are surrounding your divine masculine. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, what do we have? We do have a player coming through. We also have toxicity. And, whoops. Let's grab one more. And deception. Wow, you guys. Look at all of these energies. So definitely what I'm getting right now, your divine masculine is not in the right vibration and energy. This feels to me like very low vibrational energies, and at this time with all these cards coming through, I feel like your divine masculine might be really deceptive. They might be acting very strange and perhaps doing things that might be actually, hurting you. So if you are in any contact right now with your divine masculine, I would definitely say be careful, because there is this toxic energy and deceptive energy are surrounding your divine masculine. It looks like this divine masculine is totally unawakened right now to this connection. Perhaps you guys just came into this twin flame connection, and in general, when you just meet your divine masculine, most of them are unawakened, and they do possess these toxic traits. So until this divine masculine learns how to balance their energy, how to face their shadow and release all of these toxicity, deceptions, and player-like energies, divine and spirit are really going to keep you apart from your divine masculine, because they might really do a lot of harm to you. So, but definitely what I'm getting right now, that this masculine needs time to go through an awakening process and work on themselves, but it might take a very long time for them to do so, because in today's readings, the masculine that I'm looking at is definitely not in a high vibrational energy, and they might be really possessing some narcissistic traits. They might be even playing some sort of mind games, or have a very emotional impact on you, divine feminine. But let's take some tarot cards and see what's happening. But definitely my suggestion to you would be best if you would stay away from this divine masculine right now, because they do need to learn their lessons first and go through this awakening process. It looks like they're not just on the right path right now. Okay, so when it comes to this connection, let's take a look at their mental space. What's happening in their mental space right now. Okay, in regards to you and this connection at this time. Okay, we do have the Four of Wands energy. This is my twin flame card. We also have Knight of Pentacles. And we do have the Two of Cups. So what I'm getting here, even though this divine masculine might be coming off as a player, they might have some toxic traits right now, and at this time they might not even be completely honest or even deceiving you at this time. However, when they're thinking about you, they do deep down feel some sort of connection to you, divine feminine. Maybe they're not quite this understanding this consciously, but with the Two of Cups, they do see you as their you know, maybe their equal, or someone that they would maybe consider having a relationship with, because Two of Cups does talk about partnership and some sort of, you know, strong connection between two people. So this divine masculine might be, you know, feeling and in a way understanding that you came into their life for some reason. And with the Four of Wands, you know, this is actually a beautiful energy of stability, of you know, some sort of also connection where you guys could actually build something beautiful together long term. But honestly, with these cards that came out, I don't feel like this divine masculine is ready for any type of commitment. And the Knight of Pentacles does talk about them actually going through this process, through this awakening process very slowly, because it's the most, you know, the slowest energy in the tarot deck, the Knight of Pentacles here. So maybe they at times thought about having some sort of connection with you. And Four of Wands does talk about, you know, coming together and creating something beautiful. But let's see here, since we do have a lot of the negative energies here, I just don't feel that this divine masculine might be ready for something committed just now. Okay, but at times they do think about definitely they think about you, divine feminine, because you have stirred something within them. Okay, so maybe they're not quite understanding what's going on. Maybe they used to be a player type of you know, person who doesn't really, you know, get involved themselves too much in a relationship, or they might be coming in and out of a relationship. And now, since meeting you, I feel like maybe they are starting at times to think about something more stable. Okay, what I'm trying to say here, stable is the word coming to my mind. Okay, so let's take a look and see at their feelings. So what's going on in their emotional space right now towards you and this connection? What is happening? For some of you, what I'm getting as well, perhaps your divine masculine has already went through these energies, okay, and maybe now they're coming out of them. But let's take a look and see at their, you know, emotions here, but for most of them, they're still either clinging to these toxic energies, or they still are not able to face their own shadow right now, and maybe they're even self-sabotaging themselves, not being even honest with themselves about how they feel about you and what is it that they're looking to get from you. Okay, that's what I'm getting to. So, in terms of their heart space, let's see here. What kind of energies? We do have the Three of Swords coming through. We have Five of Wands. And we do have the Ace of Wands. So I feel like with the Three of Wands and Five of Wands, this Divine Masculine knows that they've probably hurt you in the past, okay? They're kind of acknowledging that. They might also feel heartbroken in the situation, but just because they're not in the right energy, they're kind of in this destructive energy right now. They cannot totally, you know, understand what might be happening, and I feel like with the Five of Wands, they really turn apart. They have this inner conflict within themselves in regards to their own feelings. Maybe they're used to not really tapping into their heart space when they deal with, you know, other relationship, and it was very surface level relationship where they might have you know, acted as a player, and they just want the physical connection with the partner. But I feel once they've met you, Divine Feminine, something within them now is really, you know, creating this inner conflict where they might be feeling that you are different, that they feel different about you now, okay? And that's why maybe they're in their mental space now. They're actually thinking about, you know, coming into partnership and having maybe something stable, whereas before they were really, you know, not serious about other relationships in their life. So when it comes to their emotions, I feel like there is this also a lot of pain present within this Divine Masculine, okay? They might have also been hurt before, and just because maybe they had some sort of deceptions in their own life, they became or used to being in this toxic and deceptive energies within themselves, and now they don't fully trust, I would say, people, especially you know, romantic partners, and they might have been really closed off emotionally, and now they're having this inner conflict within themselves because they do feel something towards you, but at the same time they're really trying to fight it. But there's also definitely this Ace of Wands, this sexual aspect where they're really attracted to you, okay, physically, and they know that they have this magnetic pull towards you, okay? So let's see here, what is actually shifting and changing for this Divine Masculine in the near future? Let's take a look. Okay, we do have the Page of Cups coming through. We have Three of Wands, and we have Nine of Cups. So let's see here what's shifting and changing. We have Page of Cups coming through with the Three of Wands. So I feel like perhaps for some of you, this Divine Masculine might be actually wanting to come forward and apologize for some of you for, again, if they were really deceptive and toxic in the past. Maybe right now they're trying to, you know, walk away from this energy, work on themselves, and for some of them there's going to be realization that they've done a lot of harm to your connection, and they brought a lot of pain to you, Divine Feminine. And I see that with the Page of Cups, they might be willing to come forward and apologize for the things that they've done. And they're kind of, with the Three of Wands, are thinking of creating a sort of a plan how they would approach you. Because with the Nine of Cups, there's definitely something within them that feels very satisfying to you, okay? And they really want to feel this way again. So for those of you who are in total separation, not talking to one another, not even seeing one another for a very long time, I feel like this Divine Masculine might be coming off and offering you, an apology here. But since it is a Page of Cups, I would say this Divine Masculine still in this immature energy. It would take them, some time in order to grow into this King energy, okay? So don't expect, even if they come forward and apologize, that they'll be able to offer you something stable or something that would be healthy for both of you, okay? But I do see them wanting to create some sort of change where perhaps they feel even deep down some sort of guilt or regret about as to what they've done, okay, or what happened between you two. So let's take a look and see what is happening with you, Divine Feminine, at this time. So when it comes to your mental space, what's happening with you right now? So we do have Two of Cups, okay? So you're kind of mirroring this energy right now. Okay, we also have the Two of Swords, so 2-2 here. And let's get, and we have the Hierophant. Okay, this is the major arcana, Taurus energy. Okay, so when it comes to this Divine Masculine, yes, you're definitely confused here because of the Two of Swords here. You're not quite understanding what this Divine Masculine is up to right now. I feel like you know that they've been deceptive in the past and that they were not quite honest about what's going on between you two. They might not even shown you in any way that they might have been, interested. But deep down, you do see through their mask, okay? So even though they're trying to hide behind this mask, you do know that you are connected on the soul level. You do have, with the Hierophant, there is this soul contract that you guys have, so you're much more aware of this connection and relationship. Yes, you do see them as your divine counterpart. However, you do understand that they're just not ready yet to be in this union, because there's a lot of work that they need to do on themselves. Even for if you look at this particular Two of Cups, you do see that one person is wearing this mask, okay, and this lady is just kind of seeing this, okay? So it clearly tells me that you do know that this Divine Masculine is toxic right now, and they might be deceptive, and it's better for you to stay away from them right now, because they would only do more damage to you, okay? So let's take a look when it comes to your heart space. What's happening in your heart space? Okay, we do have the Wheel. Okay, this is the Wheel of Fortune, major arcana. We have Judgment, another major arcana here. And we do have Page of Swords. Okay, so when it comes to your heart space, I feel like you are hoping that at some point there's going to be changes in your connection. This divine masculine might be, you know, trying to change themselves, and you're really hoping for, you know, perhaps an old cycle to end so you could actually start all over something new. With this divine masculine, this judgment card also talks about some sort of new opportunity, renewal of the energies, you know, reconciliation. So you are in your heart space kind of having faith that at some point this divine masculine will eventually start working on themselves. But right now with the Page of Swords, I feel like you might be just watching them from afar, or really just you know, observing as to what is happening, but you're not quite you know, interacting with them, even though you might want to speak to them or talk to them in some sort of way here. Okay, so you're definitely having faith about this connection for the future, but on the mental level, in your thoughts, you do understand that they're just not right for you. They're not in the right energy for you right now. Okay, so let's take a look and see what is actually shifting and changing for you, Divine Feminine. Ooh, we have the Chariot. Okay, another major arcana coming through. This is the Cancerian energy. Now we also got Three of Pentacles. Okay, and let's grab one more card. And we have the Knight of Swords coming through. Okay, let's see here what's happening for you, what is changing. So with the Chariot card, I feel like you, Divine Feminine, are ready for some sort of movement and change. Whether or not this Divine Masculine is ready, you know that you need to keep going. You can't stand still and be in this energy of just being stuck just because this Divine Masculine is not facing their shadow self. You know, you can't make them do this work, and you kind of understand that if they're not, you know, following along, you need to keep moving, keep on going, and you know, maybe later on in time, if they'll be ready for this union, you might reconsider, you know, taking that chance. But right now, I feel like with the Chariot card, you are moving forward, even though you might be really feeling upset about this whole situation, and you know, kind of hoping for changes, but you do understand that everybody's got a free will, and you can't, you know, make this Divine Masculine to really do something that they're not ready to do. Okay, but at the same time, you're also understanding that you need to live your life, and you know, you need to grow, you need to expand. So I feel like with the Chariot card, there's a good indication there's going to be expansion, there's going to be movement. With the Three of Pentacles, I feel like you're going to be, you know, meeting new people, you're going to be coming in collaboration with others, perhaps you're going to have new partnerships, you're going to have new friendships, and there's going to be some sort of, you know, collaboration, especially when it comes to your career, or perhaps something that has to do with your material world. Okay, you're mastering something, you're really stepping into your power here. With the Knight of Swords, I feel like this is going to be very fast energy, okay, for you. So you're going to be, once you start moving, things will start really shifting and changing for you in such a you know, positive way that you wouldn't even actually expect. Okay, so I do see a lot of positivity for you, even though it might mean that for now this divine union, this Divine Masculine is not quite ready. Okay, so now I just want to see what is the connecting energy for both of you right now. Okay, so let's take a look and see what is happening. Okay, so we do have 7 of Cups coming through. We also have Ace of Wands. Again, Ace of Wands coming through for both of you, even though we did get Ace of Wands. So there's definitely a lot of attraction between you two. And we do have the Wheel of Fortune here, Major Arcana coming through again. We did get the Wheel of Fortune for you, Divine Feminines. Okay, so basically with the 7 of Cups here, there's a lot of dreaming on both sides. You both are kind of dreaming of one another and really perhaps imagining how things would look like from your own perspectives, okay? But at the same time, 7 of Cups does talk about a little bit of confusion and illusions that is going on when it comes to this connection. So you both are not quite seeing clearly right now, especially your Divine Masculine, because they're in this deceptive, toxic energy right now. So they are they might be not really understanding what is going on. Now, again, this aspect of a sexual and physical attraction is here on both sides, but I feel like it's double for your Divine Masculine. They're especially interested in this, physical connection with you. But just because they're used to this type of, behavior with other, connections, they're very, very shallow based right now. They're not actually looking for some sort of emotional involvement in the connection, and that's why they're kind of used to the surface level of connection, and especially the sexual part of the connection. Now, with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like you both want some sort of change here, because maybe things were really stagnant with your Divine Masculine for a very long time. So you both are wanting some sort of shift to happen, and you both want this positive change when it comes to this connection. So definitely you are both wanting to either create or see some sort of movement and change here. Okay, so now let's move on to your Oracle cards. So first we'll get the Soul Path Oracle and see what life lessons you might be working on right now. Let's grab one card for your Divine Masculine first and see what are they learning at this time. Okay, we do have Doubt coming through. It says, I release the need to know all the answers. So I feel like your Divine Masculine might also have some trust issues, just because again, there might have been also hurt before in other relationship, and they did become deceptive, and now they're really also self-sabotaging themselves when it comes to actually trusting genuine connections in their life, and they do have a lot of doubt, especially when it comes to you and this connection. So Spirit is really helping them to release the need to know. Maybe they tend to be very controlling, okay, which is also a toxic trait. When you're overly controlling of others, this does indicate that there's something within you that needs healing, because when you do have trust, you're not going to be controlling the other person. Plus, why would you do that if you know that this other person is not going to deceive you, right? So definitely this Divine Masculine needs to heal their inner wounds that might be actually stemming from their childhood. So they might have rejection or abandonment issues, they might have trust issues, it could be all sorts of things, right? So let's take a look and see what are you, Divine Feminine, currently working on. Okay, we have imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Beautiful. So Spirit is helping you to really tap into this creative energy, especially maybe when it comes to your work situation. Even though you might not be working in a creative field, but you know, imagination is a big part of perhaps your work and life, and they are kind of trying to help you out, maybe create new ideas as to what you want to do, where you want to go next. Okay, so that's actually a great thing. Now let's grab some other oracle cards. Let's start with the Moonology deck. Okay, so what is happening for my Capricorn? Okay, we have be bold and make the first move, cardinal moon. Okay, so Spirit is wanting you to take charge, and what I mean by that is not actually to go and reach out to your divine masculine. What I'm getting here, you do need to keep moving forward with this Chariot card, and maybe you're afraid to actually take this first step and move away from this connection for now. Okay, I'm not saying forever, but for now you do need to kind of focus on yourself and step aside from this connection. And yes, it might take some courage, and you do need to be bold in order to make this move, because you might be really holding on to this idea of coming into this union right now. Okay, so Spirit is wanting you to find this courage and strength within you to keep on moving forward. Okay, so let's get one more card. So this one is Wisdom of the Oracle deck. I got two cards. Okay, so we do have number 33. Okay, it says chaos and conflict. So with this card, what Spirit is trying to tell you here, you do need to move away from this chaos and conflicts. I feel like you are also very much conflicted within you when it comes to perhaps, you know, taking this first step and moving away from for now from this divine masculine, because you do realize that even though you might be twin flames and connected very much together, this divine masculine is just not ready. They do need to, you know, work on themselves first, because otherwise, if they're not going to do the work, you can't be aligned in the energies and you can't come together, and you're just going to basically waste your time waiting for this divine masculine. This is something you don't want to do, because you need to keep on moving. Okay, now we also have number 48, which says poised. Okay, this is a beautiful card. So again, I feel like Spirit is wanting you to really feel liberated, feel free, and you are being blessed, I feel. So you just really need to see that there's other beautiful things in your life, and I feel you need to kind of, you know, let go right now. You're going to feel much better once you do that. Okay, so let me grab Spellcasting Oracle deck and see what else. Okay, what else Spirit wants you to know? We have fertility. Okay, beautiful. So again, once you start moving forward, I feel like there's going to be this you know, fertility in a sense of some sort of maybe abundance or happiness that wants to enter your life. Okay, so you might not quite see this yet, but there's going to be something you know, fertile in your environment where you might be actually creating something beautiful for yourself. Okay, so do focus on your goals and dreams here, and I feel Spirit is saying that you're going to feel and see a lot of blessings coming into your life. Okay, now this is the energy oracle. Let's get one card. Okay, and we have number 39, fifth chakra. This is Archangel Gabriel is coming through. Okay, so fifth chakra is our throat chakra. It does talk about communication. So maybe something that has to do with your communication. Maybe you do need to start speaking up more, telling your truth, and perhaps expressing something to other people, even to your divine masculine. Let's say maybe in the past you were really afraid to speak your truth, or perhaps let them know how you truly felt, even if they done something and you knew that they were deceptive. So right now I feel Archangel Gabriel is working with you in order to really clear any blocks within your throat chakra. And if you feel that you do need to express something even to your divine masculine, don't be afraid to do so. Okay, even if it might be something that they don't want to hear, but you do need to express yourself here, divine feminine. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Now I want to pull a few other cards for you to see where you might be in your ascension journey right now. So let's take a look and see what Spirit has to say. Okay, what do we have? We have don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Okay, exactly. I feel like perhaps you, divine feminine, were too afraid to speak your truth, and maybe you did not express to other people how you truly felt or what opinion you have, okay, on certain topics. And I feel like Spirit is wanting you to really shine your light here, sorry guys, and don't be afraid to really speak up for yourself and really shine your light, even if it means that other people might not agree what you have to say, even if they don't like what you have to say, you know. I feel like you need to really step into this place of, you know, being your authentic self, and don't be afraid of shining your light, okay? Even though it might trigger some people, including your divine masculine, okay? So let's see here what else is happening in your ascension, where you might be right now. Okay, we have breaking trail, and breakthrough is at hand. Beautiful. So Spirit is indicating that there's going to be a breakthrough for you when it comes to this connection. Okay, so just know that things are going to be start shifting for you very soon, divine feminine. So don't be discouraged, and know that Spirit is really helping you right now in this journey. Okay, so lastly, I just want to grab a few messages from your divine masculine and see what they might have to say to you. Okay, this one says we're aligning on energetic levels. So even though it in the physical world right now, in our 3D world, you might not see any changes happening with this divine masculine, on an energetic level you are actually aligning. So it means that perhaps this divine masculine, you know, might be actually doing the work on themselves, even though you might not know this or see, but there's definitely something happening beneath the surface. Okay, so what else they might want you to say? And I feel like this message is actually, you know, coming from their higher self. So this is something that they're not even aware of. Okay, so what else is coming through? Okay, this one says, I have been watching you from afar. Okay, so I feel like you both are keeping an eye on one another, and perhaps, you know, you might not be aware that they might be watching you through social media, or they might be asking friends or family members as to what might be going on in your life. Okay, so what else? This one says, the connection we share is eternal. Okay, I feel like right now this message is also from their higher self, because they're not super conscious right now about this connection, and on a soul level they do feel that you guys share something much more deeper, but this is something that perhaps right now they cannot even, you know, comprehend or explain to, or even accept to themselves at this point of time, since they are coming in this very destructive and toxic energy. Okay, so on a subconscious level, yes, they do know that there's this connection going on, but consciously they're just not willing or ready to accept. Okay, and let's get one more. This one says, the thought of being apart makes me anxious. So at the same time, even though this divine masculine might not be ready to commit to you, might not be ready to be honest and open, they do feel anxious about the idea of perhaps losing you for good, because they do feel this connection with you, and they do especially very attracted to you physically. So I feel in a way this divine masculine is stressed and worried that at some point they might you know, lose you, because they do they are aware of them being perhaps in this deceptive and toxic and player-like energy. Okay, so there is a level of worry and anxiety present within them. Okay guys, so that's all I have for you. I hope it has resonated, and if you'll be interested in knowing more about your divine masculine at this time, the link will be down below, as I mentioned this in the beginning of the reading. Okay, otherwise I'm sending you absolute love and light, and I will see you guys in my next readings. Take care.